Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Green Hornet issue 2 from Dynamite. This is of course the second volume of Green Hornet. And we start out with girl Green Hornet and her dad, Kato, fighting some thugs in an alleyway to remind them that this is Green Hornet turf. Fight goes pretty well, but there's a lot of talking, jibber jabber. There's some unnecessary swearing. We're hitting a few markers here, I don't like that. Then they start using each other's real names while they're fighting bad guys. Like, these guys are only like seemingly unconscious, and there's even one awake, we know that, but he calls her Mulan. Why would you use her real name? She's Green Hornet. Get it right, you're on duty. Oh my gosh. Then the cops show up, they got a barrel out of there, damage the car a little bit. That annoys Clutch. They're having a conversation later at this boardroom where they're talking about how they keep getting scooped, and they find a guy called the Oko in London, who's another masked vigilante type. So Mulan and her token black friend with the shaved head, another marker. If you're playing SJW bingo, you're getting close to winning. So the two of them fly out to Istanbul to find out what's going on with Sebastian, because they're using this Oko guy as a cover to find Britt so they can prove their competitors wrong. Well, they go to Sebastian's yacht where they hang out and talk to him when they are suddenly attacked by assassins. And that doesn't go well because the assassin pulls out a gun and shoots Sebastian and his boat catches on fire. Well, Ty and Mulan have to jump out. They are rescued by a guy who was their chauffeur, and who does it turn out to be? Britt. That's right, the actual Green Hornet bails them out. From what I'm seeing in the little lead-in to next issue, it looks like the Oko is going to show up and blame Green Hornet for Sebastian's death, and Britt probably isn't going to come back as the Green Hornet. So we're stuck with girl Green Hornet because obviously women are better. Yeah, I don't know. This book really lost the plot for me. I wanted to give it a chance and I wanted to like it, honestly, but it's hitting too many of the usual SJW markers. We got to replace male heroes with female heroes. They have to be at least as good, if not better. They're pretty much infallible, and she pretty much is. She wasn't in too much real danger, if any. Sebastian bought it pretty hard, but nothing bad happened to her. It was an okay issue. I don't think it was worth $4. If they have Britt back already, Britt Reid is the Green Hornet. He's the one that's supposed to have the mantle. It's like Bruce Wayne being Batman. You can't just replace him with some random girl. She would make a good Kato, don't get me wrong, and they should be using Kato as a superhero name, even though it's his real name as well, which was always kind of dumb. But she would make a good replacement for Kato, and that would be a much better story, I think. I think she fits better in that role because that's what her dad did, and he's pretty old. And he was doing most of the heavy lifting as far as I'm concerned. And have Britt Reid come back and maybe have her fill in if he goes on a mission. Like they could have two Green Hornets then, this male and female ones that alternate roles. Like if he's off doing a mission somewhere as Green Hornet, she could be on the home front covering that. That would be much more interesting. Unfortunately, we are in replacement theory where we have to replace white male superheroes with minority women who are obviously inherently better. And hasn't worked yet. I'm sorry. She's a good character if she's the sidekick, and I think she works better as the sidekick. But it could be an interesting story if, like I said, she takes over occasionally for Britt, and people think that they're like a group of people that can assume the identity of Green Hornet. That would be much more interesting. Unfortunately, I don't see it going that way, and I'm quickly losing interest. I'll give it one more issue, and if it keeps up with this SJW stuff, then I'm probably gonna pull out and say enough's enough. It really wasn't holding my attention. I don't think it was worth $4. If you're a diehard Green Hornet fan, you're probably gonna see a lot wrong here. I didn't care for the art. I think the faces are really weird on the old people. He can't draw old people at all. Same complaints I had about issue 1, really. I don't know. The Charlie's Angels book coming out might be pretty good. I might give that one a chance, but Green Hornet's got one more issue to impress me, and then I'm out. That'll do it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure and hit like and subscribe, and hopefully we'll see you on the next episode.